Hi everyone, my name's Kay Kaltoff and welcome to a Stamping to Share video. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I'm going to share with you this great birthday card. The stamp set is called Another Great Year and it looks like this. And we can get it until June 4th. It is in our spring mini catalog and that catalog is available till the end of this month, and I actually think maybe just a couple of days into the next month. And let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to need is a piece of So Saffron cardstock, and I've cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 inches and scored it at 5 1/2. Then we just need to fold that in half, which I have already done here. And then on the front panel, the first thing that you'll want to do is take a piece of baked brown sugar. I've cut that at 4 5 1/4, and I've just gone ahead and I've used my multi-purpose liquid glue, ran a line around it, and I have gone ahead and adhered that to the front panel of our card. The next layer is some Designer Series paper. This Designer Series paper is called Retro Fresh. It is cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And this is also going to just be flat layered right over the top of the last layer. So we're just going to take a piece or a little bit of our multi-purpose liquid glue. Again, run just a little bit of a line around the whole entire panel. And we're going to set this right over the top of that baked brown sugar panel. And you can see how nice this looks. There we go. And then the next step is to get a piece of Coastal Cabana paper, and I've cut this at 3 by 4 1/4 inches. And we're going to layer this on top of this Arrows panel from Retro Fresh. And I've gone ahead and I've put dimensionals on the back of it, and we're just going to set that at a bit of an angle. So we're just going to set this up kind of like this. It gives the card an interesting look. And now we can set this aside because we're going to work with our stamped images. So we are going to stamp the main image on a 2 7/8 by 4 1/8 piece of Very Vanilla paper. And I have the stamp right here. I have it on a block E. I'm going to use my baked brown sugar ink pad. It's one of our in colors, and it's been a very popular in color. This whole set of in colors has been just tremendously popular. So we are just going to set this pretty much right in here, and it's going to be a tight fit at the way we cut it, but it should fit. So I'm going to lift that up, and you can see how nicely that fit on there. Then what we're going to do is we just have a piece of scrap So Saffron, and we are going to take the image, and again we're going to ink it up with the baked brown sugar and stamp this right on here. And then as long as we have it nice and stable, we are going to take a So Saffron marker, and we can go ahead and go into our image, and we can just lightly color in those words. Now it's a little bit difficult for me to do with the camera, so I did go ahead and do this in advance, but you can see how that really brings out the happy birthday once those letters have been colored in with the So Saffron marker. And so let's go ahead, and the next thing to do is just take your scissors and you're going to cut those banners out, which I did go ahead and do for you. So I have those banners and I've already used the marker on them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue onto this panel, and I'm just layering the banners on top of that Very Vanilla panel. And again, just a little bit of glue, and then we can just set this right in. All right, and now it's ready to go onto our card. Maybe shift that up a bit. There we go. So now to go onto our card, I'm going to use some snail. Just put a little bit of snail on the back here, and we're going to center this in to our front panel, just like this. beautiful. And now I think it's kind of fun. On this particular card, the first one that I did, I added one of our wooden essential elements with some glue dots. And I put a glue dot on this heart wooden essentials piece. And I'm just going to set that right there. I just think it adds a little oomph to our card. So the front of our card is done. Now the inside panel is real easy. We're just going to take the sentiment and we're going to ink that up, and it's called Another Great Year. We're going to stamp that over here. Whoops, I just stamped it upside down. Oh dear, what do we do? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this panel, this scrap panel that I had, and I am going to put a little bit of glue all the way around. We're just going to layer that right here over the top. See, you can see some embellishing here in action, or how to fix mistakes in action. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this Designer Series strip of paper here. This is cut at 3/4 inch by 4 inches. That happens to be the size of the scrap paper that I had just sitting around here. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the back. So we're going to have a nice sturdy inside part to our card, but at least we don't have to be sad, because it will look really nice. And now I'm going to make sure that I stamp this correctly. A lot of demonstrators put their stamps on so that they have the stickers on the back, and then there's less chance of stamping it upside down. But in my case, with so many customers using my stamps, they don't stick quite as well with the stickers I've found, so I like to just go straight onto the block. So here it is, the card is done. There's the inside panel and the outside panel, and here are both cards together. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and have a great day. Thanks so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. I truly appreciate you. Bye-bye.